Alright, so our page is looking a lot better. We got the ball rolling here. Now it's time to customize our tab section here. Right now we have nothing. We have a photos tab and it's looking pretty blank right now. But your first question might be, what exactly can we even do here? What kind of tabs can we have here to really engage with our fans? Well, that's a good question. So let's take a look at some highly popular Facebook fan pages and see what kind of tabs they are using to engage with their fans. Okay, so first up we have the Samsung Mobile. And the first thing that I would like to mention is you're going to see the color coordination they have of their images for all their tabs. And it looks great. And I would highly recommend, if you have multiple tabs here like they do, make it look nice just like this. This looks fantastic, looks professional. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a photos tab, which every fan page has a photos tab. We have one as well. We just don't have any photos uploaded right now besides our cover and our profile. So we have the photos tab. They have companion stores, a worldwide tab, and a YouTube tab. And if you actually click on this little drop down here, we can see what else they have. They have 5 more tabs. As you can see, 5 more tabs. They have an Unpacked 2013, Fan of the Month, Galaxy Note 2, the amount of likes they have, and videos. So you can have a maximum of 4 tabs being shown, and you can have as many tabs as you would like down here in the drop down section. Okay, so what happens when we click on one of these tabs? Well, let's try clicking on the YouTube and see what happens. We get taken to their YouTube channel, just like that, within Facebook. That's pretty neat, right? Let's go check out Sony Mobile. What do they have? Well, they have their Photos tab again. They have the amount of likes they have, a Can We Help tab, and Inside Xperia, which is their new phone. So let's click on that, and let's see what they got here. Alright, so they have a cool little page here, and I can't see this information. Well, I can see it, but I can't interact with this information until I like the page. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool little trick that you can use to gain more likes. You're going to force them to like the page before you can engage with what they have here. So that's a pretty neat trick that you could apply to your Facebook fan page. And let's look at one more, LG. Again, we have the photos, and they have tabs promoting different products. So let's click on the Nexus 5 tab, and we are taken to a page all about the Nexus 5. They have some key points here of why the phone is a good phone. And when we click on Learn More, we get taken to the Nexus 5 website away from Facebook. So that's pretty cool, and I'm sure already you can see the power of these tabs. You can put anything here. You can put your latest products here, links to your blogs, your YouTube, donation, purchase buttons, anything you would like. But how do we do it? It's actually pretty simple. If we head back over here to Facebook, up here in the search bar, we're going to search for static HTML, and the first one you should see is static HTML iframe tabs, and they have 5 million plus monthly users. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to add static HTML to a page. And it should say, do you want to add static HTML to, and the name of your page, which mine is We Love Pit Bulls. And I would like to do that, so I'm going to click on Add Static HTML. We scroll down here, and we can see that we now have a new tab. And when we click on this, we get taken to our tab. Now this looks pretty familiar to the other tabs I clicked on. Remember, the Nexus tab looked just like this. Ours is blank, but this is the same tab that they were using. So if we click on Edit Tab, this is where the magic really happens, and we can pretty much set anything up that we would like to set up. When we're here, we're going to click on See More Apps, and we have all these different options here that we can integrate within our tab. We can put an image there. We can have it linked to a website. We can have an image plus text and descriptions. We can have a PayPal Buy Now button. We can have our YouTube form, just like the other fan page did. They have their YouTube channel integrated with the tab. We can do that. We can have a contact form for whatever reason. We can have our location. We can have coupons. We can have all types of pretty cool things, right? So let's say I wanted to create a tab just like the Nexus 5 tab and have it linked to our website. So I'm going to use the Image Plus. I'm going to click on Use Image Plus app. And from here, we can upload an image. So I'm going to change image, choose my image I want to upload, which I'm going to use the same Nexus 5 image like that. Image link, where do you want the link to go to? We will use Google for now. I do not want to use a headline, and I do not want to use a caption text. A white background. And we can click on Preview tab to see what that looks like. And it will look just like this. And when they click on it, they are going to get taken to google.com or whatever website that you want them to get taken to. That's pretty neat, right? And of course, you can use any image here. You can use any image you would like to really promote your business or your product. So I'm going to save and publish that. I am going to click on View tab in Facebook. And this is exactly what it's going to look like. And when they click on this, they go to google.com. Pretty awesome, right? So again, as you've seen from all the other Facebook fan pages, the power that these tabs will have on your business and your website. So I'm going to click on my name here and go back to my Facebook fan page. And now we have that, and when they click on it, they're going to get taken to the tab we just created. But now the problem is we still have this star image and a welcome sign. We don't want that. So we're going to click on this drop down arrow here. And when you do that and you mouse over the tab here, you're going to have a little pencil up here to allow us to edit that tab information. So once you click on that little pencil, you are going to go to Edit Settings. And now we have the option to change the image and to change the tab name. And your tab name should definitely be whatever it is you're promoting on the other side of that tab, whether it's your YouTube channel, the Nexus 5, for example. Since I did upload the Nexus 5, I would put maybe LG Nexus 5, even though that has absolutely nothing to do with pit bulls. I was just doing that for an example. I would put LG Nexus 5 so they know when they click on it, they're going to receive information about the LG Nexus 5. And I would also save that here, and I would go to change image, and I would upload the image of the Nexus 5 here and save it. And I would click on OK, and now that is updated, and you can see it says LG Nexus 5 now. And we can add as many tabs as we would like, just like that. We could add my YouTube channel where I go over Pitbull videos over and over. I could then add a tab that is a Google map with all my locations, so people want to come to my shop and buy Pitbull puppies. I could add that tab there. And we can always change our tabs and update them at a later date. Once the LG Nexus 5 is no longer important and we are actually bringing out the LG Nexus 6, for example, I can change this tab out. I can change the name, change the image, and replace that image on the other side with an LG Nexus 6 chart instead of LG Nexus 5. So the power of these tabs are very, very important, and the potential is just outstanding. So be sure to use these to your advantage and really engage with your fans and your customers. Now in the next video, we are going to cover the timeline and your status updates and how to get maximum exposure from your fans and get them engaging with your status updates.